Right now, we're going to take a look at the song I'll Take Love from the Elvis film Easy Come, Easy Go. This song is actually, in my opinion, one of the best songs to come out of Elvis's films. Because, as you might know, his films are notorious for uh, having bad songs, right? This is a really good song. And not only is it a good song, he looks dynamite in this film. So let's start off here. One thing I want you to notice, if you look at Elvis compared at these shots where there are other people on the stage with him, you'll notice his his center of gravity is extremely low, which is critical for a dancer, right? So the irony here is that Elvis always considered himself to be a bad dancer. I think he's one of the best dancers I've ever seen, and that in large part was because he managed to keep the muscular tension out of his body, so his weight dropped to his feet. So he always appeared to be graceful in that his posture was erect, his shoulders were dropped, and his uh, center of gravity was very low, so he seemed still when he moved. You notice the center line of his body, the vertical center line of his body, remains very still. He doesn't bend at the waist a lot, for example, right? And his head remains aligned with that center line. He doesn't bop his head around. So you'll notice this when you see some of the close-ups. Also, want to point out the guy on the left. Oh God, I forget his name now. I think his last name was Harrington. He was in that show with Valerie Bertinelli, the sitcom in the '70s. Was it One Day at a Time? I think it was. But you might recognize him. Some people think. So note how still he is and how he's so centered compared to the other people. You can see in his shoulders, they're dropped and they stay flat and steady. Is all they ever want to hold. But there's a treasure I think more of. Measure for measure, I'll take love. Some people think that they're very graceful moves there. Watch how steady his shoulders are, how flat, and they stay sort of in the same horizontal line. Success is all they need for happiness. But there's a pleasure I think more of. Measure for measure, I'll take a. Now, something I want you to notice, he does this twice in this song. Pretty soon he's going to hop off the stage down to the floor, and when he does it, when he lands, you'll see he flicks his shoulders, and then he's going to flick his shoulders later. He does that a lot. It's been captured on film a lot, and what he's doing is, the reason I realize this is because I do the same thing. So I used to have a terrible problem with shoulder tension, and my shoulders would always hike way up, like way up, and they were always rock solid. And when I finally got sick of holding on that tension, I developed a technique for relaxing my shoulders. And what I do is I'd flex them forward and down, and that would stretch them and relax them. It would take the tension out. He does that. He does that, and you'll see. And that suggests to me that's a sign that he really was working when he performed to keep the tension out of his body in the same way that you know an athlete does, like a tennis player, a footballer. Tom Brady is a great example. If you look at Tom Brady, uh, his body is so relaxed. His shoulders are always dropped. You never see them hiked up. No tension in his shoulders, and his arms dangle like ropes or rags. You know, he has no tension. So just watch when he drops down to the from the stage.
Pound for pound, oh yeah, and pounds for ounce. Love is all that really counts. So let them have that wealth and fame. Eat caviar and drink champagne. You're all the treasure I'm dreaming.
Okay, it's coming in. He's gonna hop off the stage in a moment. And you watch the shoulders.
Measure for measure, I'll take love.
You see how he flicked them forward.
Pound for pound, oh yeah, and pounds for ounce. Love is all that really counts. So let them have their wealth and fame. Eat caviar
And he's gonna do the shoulder thing again soon.
drink champagne. You're all the treasure I'm dreaming of.
It's coming up, I think, after he whips his guitar back and forth.
Measure for measure, I'll take love.
See that?
I'll take love. I'll take love. I'll take love. I'll take love.
Thanks for watching.